What's up, everybody? It's CrazyToast, and this is take three because I suck. I suck at life. Yeah. First, I forgot to plug in my microphone, and then the second time, I forgot to turn my recording software to record my voice with the video. So this is take three. Anyway, I'm CrazyToast, and this is my review of the Chinese 112 heavy tank. First, quick about the history. It was designed in 1962. It never left blueprints. It was just a kind of collage of heavy and medium tank designs, kind of shoved into one thing, because the Chinese could. Now, I will be comparing this a lot to the IS-6 because it's basically its counterpart. They're almost identical, except a few key differences. And I'll just go right down the list right now. Hit points, it has less hit points than the IS-6. Weight load limit, it has less weight load limit. Engine power has less engine power. Speed limit, it's a little faster. Traverse speed, about the same. The armor, it has more frontal upper glacis armor than the IS-6. However, lower glacis armor is a bit to be lacking. What I mean is Tier 4 guns can penetrate it. And that could set off your ammunition, destroy your engine, set you on fire, hit your fuel. This thing likes fire, just like the Panther. Loves fire. Side armor, it loses 20 millimeters, and they put that on the front. Rear armor is exactly the same. Turret armor, the 112 has a lot more of. I think about 100 millimeters more. What about the side armor? 150, 130, so it's less and less on the side. It's less on the sides and less on the rear. They have almost the same exact gun. The only thing that's different, I believe, is the reload time. Rate of fire. I think that's about it. Turret traverse is the same. View range. The 112 has a little bit better. It's 380 instead of 350. Signal range, it's got a hell of a lot of signal range. So, the reason why I'm going through it so fast is I've done it 4 times already, so I've worked out all the kinks in the script. Let's just say I didn't write. But anyway, like I said, the weak spots are basically sides, rear, side, and lower glacis plate. That gives you this much of the tank that is invulnerable. That much. That's it. So this tank is a brawling tank. You want to get up in front and close with your enemy. You want to hug their face and then punch them in the nuts. That's how you want to. There's no other way to play this tank. You have to get close, or you got to get close. Now, you could do a bit of long-range sniping, I guess you can call it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But just so that way you aim and actually hit what you want to hit at medium range, you want a tank unrammer, so that way you can reload a little bit faster. Enhanced gun laying drive, and the vertical stabilizers. Yeah, stabilizers. That will help with the atrocious aiming time. It takes forever. You'll be sitting there, bang. Okay, there we go. Finally got it. Just like every 122, really. So you want to get up close. You want to try to if you can, try to flank the enemy with it. You're probably not going to. You want to get up front. You want to get close. You're the front line. You are rushing the enemy, basically. That's what your goal is basically just human wave yourself, be that single tank, and just kind of like get up close with the enemy. When you can, don't do it if there's a bunch of guys around you, because quite frankly, you can't survive being flanked in this thing. This thing will catch fire. This thing will explode. Your turret will fly off. Which happened to me in the replay I'm going to show you. Other than that, I mean, my general opinion about it, there's better tanks than the 112. If you're on a budget and you wanted to pick one tier 8, I would pick the T-34, quite frankly. It has a better gun. Yeah, sure, the hull armor on the entire T-34 is atrocious, but I don't know. I just play my play style just fits the T-34 a lot better. I mean, I've played through the most up until Tier 8 of the American heavies. I know how to play American heavies, and it's just my style of play. I just don't like the Chinese Chinese heavies at all. Yeah, they're atrocious. Not that I've gotten anywhere in the actual Chinese line. My personal experience. I'm pretty sure there's guys out there that can make this tank sing. I'm sure of it. I have a bias against it. I don't know how to play Chinese heavies. I'll say that right now. But it's not a bad tank. From the times that I did or were winning and I was kicking ass. Excuse me. I had fun in it. It's a nice, fun tank. It's a tank to go pub stomping. I just wouldn't take it out of the garage very often anymore. I found the tank that I like. Other than that, there's not a lot really to talk about it. I mean, it's a premium tank. There's, no modules to go and, get. 120 millimeters, rate of fire, 4 rounds, 4 rounds, So this thing has a slower rate of fire. Holy shit. 175 penetration, so you want to shoot gold, and the gold rounds in this tank compared to the IS-6 are a hell of a lot better. Gold round, if you want to gold round it, use them. Damage is pretty good. I would say on the better side of good. You got 3.4 seconds of aiming time. Wow. So I have now I'm gonna bring up two things. One, I am on the test server, so the reason I do so good in this replay is because I'm on the test server, and I like the Russian way of playing, which is rush the fucking enemy. And I'm not saying that as like the Russians are bad players. I'm saying that because I too like to rush the enemy. I think I'm more Russian than the guys on the NA server, because the guys on the NA server just bitch so much sometimes. I don't know. I just like rushing the enemy. It's fun. A lot less thought involved. I'm going to do you guys a favor too, and I will not play music at all during this replay, just so that way you can hear me. Because sometimes I get a bit anxious and I forget to change my music levels, and they're blaring. So I think that's about it, really. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, the graphics are all nice and shiny. I updated my computer. And for those of you who do play Woot and are having shitty frame rates, upgrade your CPU. Upgrading your GPU only does so much. From what I found out, now I have a GeForce, what is it, like 55 Ti, I think, or some shit like that. It's not a bad graphics card. It's not the best, but I upgraded my CPU and the game runs fine. I get about 30 to 60 frames per second. I went from, I was getting 19, I think, when 9.0 came out. It was in between like 15 and 25, I think, when 9.0 was released. And I had I think it was a 3.2 gigahertz dual core processor, and I upped it to an i5. I think it's like a 2.8 gigahertz or some shit. I don't know, but I upgraded a buddy of mine. He's upgrading his supercomputer to like an i7 or some shit, and he gave me some of his old parts, and I kind of like put my crap back into it, and it's running amazingly. I'm actually getting, even recording. I remember even before 9.0, while recording, I was only getting like 25 to something like 20 to 25 frames per second. I went from that to 30. I'm actually at 30. I can actually play it and play and actually talk and do everything at 30. That's why most of my stuff, besides the stuff in the garage, was always like post commentary, was just because my processor sucked. But yeah, I have a pretty good CPU now. So So it's a lot better now. So you know, I enjoy the replay. It's not really the best. I didn't get any kills on it. I just did I did a pretty decent amount of damage on it. You know, I did like it. You know, it was on the 9.0 server, or the 9.1 server, and I will be putting a video out of the 9.1. There's not really much to go over. It was just they changed sounds and moved some shit around. They rebalanced some things, but not really much to talk about. But I will post a video about it soon, hopefully, maybe this weekend. Thank you for watching. CrazyToast out.
发现目标。目标锁定解除。目标未被击穿。